mynews.studio.
Today is 2025-12/08. Imagine this. Solar panels and wind turbines now generate more electricity than smokestacks. What does it mean now that renewables have surpassed coal as the planet's main electricity source?
That's not just a headline. It marks a global turning point. For the first time, renewables are producing more electricity than coal worldwide. How did this transformation happen?
The big shift took place in early 2025. Rapid progress in solar and wind, especially in countries like China and India, made clean energy cheaper and easier to deploy. Investments went up, costs came down. So, are we watching renewables go from niche to mainstream?
We are. For a long time, renewables played a supporting role. Now, they're at the center.
A lot of it comes down to infrastructure. Many power grids were designed for steady, predictable sources, not for variable renewables. Permitting takes time. Plus, coal plants are still important economically in some emerging economies. Even though renewables are now cheaper, policy and finance can lag. Do you think policy can keep pace with technology?
In some places, yes. Spain and Germany, for example, have managed to blend economic change, retraining programs, and social protections. But what's really driving the shift? New technology or policy reforms?
It's really both. Technology cuts costs, but stable policies, like negotiated labor agreements or government plans for transition, are what actually make the switch possible. Where do jobs fit into all this?
Jobs are central. The U.S., for instance, now offers tax credits and training for workers in coal regions moving to renewables. But are these just transitions actually enough to support whole communities?
Early results are promising. In some areas, clean energy jobs are starting to replace fossil fuel jobs, and renewables often bring more stable prices. But let me ask, what about the grid itself? Can it handle so much variable power?
Storage is the critical piece. Batteries are used to even out the daily highs and lows from solar and wind. Upgraded grids can manage changes across seasons. But are these technologies moving quickly enough?
They need to. Without reliable storage and updated grids, renewables can't offer consistent power. But with them, the transition becomes smoother and the system more resilient even in extreme weather. So, does this moment actually accelerate climate progress?
It does. Clean electricity is essential for reducing emissions and lowering air pollution. There are real health and economic gains. Could this become a template for other industries?
It's possible. What's happening in electricity shows how much can change when technology, policy, and investment align. Is the world prepared to take these lessons further?
That's the key issue. The story isn't finished, but we now have a working model, and it's already affecting billions of people.
Today, we've explored how renewables overtook coal, the reasons behind it, and what could happen next.
From policy shifts to new storage technologies, job impacts to global health, this change is shaping how we think about energy's future.
Thanks for listening as we broke down one of the year's biggest stories in energy.
Thank you for joining us. This episode was brought to you by mynews.studio. Try it free.